Hey, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, students of all ages. I'm Mr. A, and welcome to Asir Awesome Business Talk. Introducing me was a teaching assistant, but once he became a philosopher, was a nobody, but once he became a somebody, was believed impossible, but want to prove that impossible is nothing. My aim is to help you to advertise your aim so you can keep reminding yourself when you are lost. Please subscribe, like, and share to show love and care for your body. Right. Introducing my guest today. Well, she is a veterinary nurse, Francesca.
Hello.
Hi, Francesca.
Hi, sir.
Hey, Siska. Can I call you Siska?
You can call me Francis because Cheska wasn't really.
Francis.
Yeah,
Okay,
Francis
Siska.
works.
Francis. Francis, what is your dream?
My dream has always had to do with either science or animals or a combination since I was small because I like Animal Planet and National Geographic.
Okay. Can you tell it more about your dream?
Let's say ever since I was small, I just only had a rough idea. I just wanted something related to science, and at the same time, I wanted related to animals. So growing up, that has always been like a rough goal of mine as a dream job or something to do in the future.
Science and relate to animal. Okay. Why is this dream? Why?
Because if you look at animals, there's just so many of them. If you even just looking at dogs, there's just so many breeds. They have so many personalities. How can you not want to spend I want to go to work to see something I want to see. I want to go to work. And sometimes on my day off, I do wish I am at work.
Oh,
I think that is something everyone should want to go to work. I think that's what we all should aim as, for our future dream job.
Okay. So what do you want to work, like science and animal? Can you speak it more detailed? Like how?
It just has something to do with my job now. I'm a veterinary nurse. We are science based, so we will read a lot of science papers. If there's a new drug about it, we'll read about how it works, the pharmacokinetics, and at the same time, in my department, if I have a spare time, I would go to wards and help out or play with the animals.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
In this conversation, who do you want to share the most?
Sorry?
In this conversation, who do you want to share the most? Like your dream, who do you want to share it to?
I would want to share this with animal lovers because they're just even just for jobs that if you just want to just be with animals, there's so many things that you can do. I did placement in Ocean Park. That one is great. I did 2 weeks with penguins, seals, walruses, Arctic foxes. I think it's a great experience, even just for during your annual leave. If you don't know what to do during COVID, you can just do volunteering at SPCA, because during your free time you could walk the animals, you can play with the animals. There's just for loving animals, there's just so much you can do that will make you really want to go to work.
Okay. Anything you want to say, to maybe how do you think about where are you now, actually, in Hong Kong, right?
Yes.
Okay. Anything you want to say to citizen or the government, what they can do about in your industry for help, or any additional you want to speak out?
There's so many I could say. But
Okay,
just make sure before you
let's.
get a pet, you can afford, because once you get a pet and they get really sick, it does cost a lot of money. That you do your research on how to take care of them, because there's some, let's say some owners, they don't know what plants they should not have with their cats and dogs, and they end up coming in because they spilled the plant, they ate the plant, or they licked the plant.
Mm,
So have money, do your research, and maybe, like, I would also say that I want to raise awareness that uh you cannot get COVID from animals, from like from there's no evidence that you can,
so many
like,
people ask me these questions.
yeah, because at the beginning people were concerned, like, oh, there's some dogs that were positive, but there's no proof that you can get COVID from dogs. And even up to now, we there's nothing on the news saying that you can get COVID from dogs. And now that it's rising, that there's news saying that, oh, hamsters have COVID, oh, cats can have COVID, but you don't know if it's because the owner sneezed at their face, or
Oh yeah,
like you don't know if it can transmit back to humans. There's no evidence so far, and we need more proof that it can actually happen before people start abandoning their animals, or you know before
yep,
us
agree,
another
agree.
what. Yeah, because I think to call animals, to abandon animals, I think that's quite too harsh
Yeah,
before.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Just now you mentioned about calculate your cost for raising an animal. Okay, can you give me a range, like how much or how much you need to pay each time you visit consult in a hospital, like a range only?
It's very difficult to say, because
Okay.
um some animals, they may never really need to have much visits to the vet. But
Mm-hmm.
so their example, my parents' cat, they really didn't need to bring it in for the past, I don't know, 8 9 years, because the cat is just very healthy.
Mm-hmm.
My guinea
Oh,
pig, on the other hand, got one of them got very sick, so it did cost some money to bring it to the vet. Just as long as you know that you have a sort of savings to, let's say if your animal gets very sick, you can bring it in, it can have the surgery it needs to, let's say, so it doesn't affect the quality of life.
mm-hmm.
Mm,
That's
yeah.
important too. Uh,
Yes.
is it better to raise one or more than one, in your opinion?
It depends. I would say,
Depends
example,
as well.
if it's a fancy rat, if it's a guinea pig like me, I have two guinea pigs. If it's sometimes if it's a dog, some animals just really do better with more than one. They do better as a
Okay.
group. Some animals, like some cats, I think they do okay alone.
All
But
right.
sometimes if you have more than one cat and they get along really well, you can tell that it really makes them so much more happier.
Okay.
Like
Understand.
you have two cats as of now, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right. I got you. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Francis. That's it for today.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
Remember your aim. Okay, and I wish you success. Science and animal related. Well, that's great, right?
Yeah, thank you.
Um, Guys, girls, I need your help too. Please leave comments, feedback, so Frances can review and fine tune her dream. If you want to share your dream with the world, please feel free to fill out this form. I'm looking forward to seeing you. I'm Mr. A, and I'll see you next time. Da.